Hello everybody, this is DGFC Foamy from the Dutch Gaming Fun Clan. We decided to start up a podcast just because we feel like it and we think you guys may enjoy it. Today we have here myself, DGFC Foamy, DGFC Amnesia Gamer, DGFC Danny Phantom, and DGFC Yannick1981. Say hello guys.
Hello
Hello.
guys.
Hi.
Alright, so the first topic we have here to talk about today is benefits of playing in a clan and functions of a clan. Who would like to lead this topic?
Well,
I think
can
you
do
had
that.
quite a lot about to say about this, didn't you, Daniel?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, so what are the benefits of playing in a clan or functions of a clan?
Well, the reason that I joined a clan was just because I wanted to add a certain thing to my gaming. At first I was playing Battlefield alone. It's pretty fun to play it alone, but you don't really have the team play, you know, like with a clan.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that when I started playing with a clan, it was way more fun because you could do really team play with people. You get compliments from people, learn things, and I like it.
And you're joining a friendly community, pretty much, and
Yeah.
people who will have similar interests to you.
So how did
Yeah.
how did you start up with the clan? How did you get recruited?
Yeah, how
Yeah,
did
but-
you come across the clan? How did you find it?
I was just playing in a server, and a recruiter from our own clan, he found out that I don't have a clan. I didn't have a clan tag, so he just asked in the chat, Daniel, would you like to join our clan? And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know if I have time for it. I don't think I like it. And I said, well, maybe try. And I tried it, and yeah, it was a friendly channel. I joined with TeamSpeak. And I tried it, and I pretty much liked it. I was just about stopping playing Battlefield at the moment, before I joined the clan, because I
it
was
was getting
getting bored.
boring,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then suddenly I joined the clan, and I started playing very much. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And Amnesia,
yeah.
why did you join clan, Amnesia?
I got recruited by gunmaster because he recruited like everyone in this clan. So I was
Uh-huh.
playing Metro and he was playing too with some other clan members of this clan. And yeah, he recruited me and I was like, oh, it's nothing for me. And then I started playing in it and I liked it pretty much.
So you just, were in one of the servers, Muppets started talking to you, and you just decided to sign up and thought, what the hell?
Uh-huh.
Have
What
you
about
guys,
you, Yannick?
Yeah, actually, was just about the same. Like happened to me with like what happened to Amnesia and to Danny. I was playing Metro 2 actually, and then
You love Metro.
yeah, that's the map to say for me.
Metro madness.
And yeah, Justin just asked me because he figured that I might be disappointed about my team, which was not really playing together. And he just said, okay, let's just start it together. And after 1 or 2 rounds, he just asked me if I want to join in with some other
So
guys.
he did it the slow way, like a date raper. He didn't just go, hey, join clan. He just went, hey, so how do you like my playing, huh? Yeah, you like playing with me, huh? Join my clan. Yeah, he did it like a date rape.
And actually, I've never played with the clan before, so
Was this your first clan then?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
oh.
didn't know what
Yeah,
to
that's cool.
expect.
Me too.
Yeah, this is
also
like
my first clan.
DGFC is like my 10th clan purely for one reason. I mainly personally join clans to get people to work with as a team in a kind of tactical manner when it is required. Like I've noticed a lot in Battlefield, if you don't work well as a team and if you don't, yell callouts and stuff over TeamSpeak to each other or Skype or whatever you're using, that things can really get boring and repetitive after a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah,
So I thought, if I get a good group of people going, then
it
that
just
should
makes
become more
fun.
prevalent, and then literally, I was looking for a new clan. I was just actively looking around for other clans, mainly European ones, and I was just trolling in Battlefield one day, and I was just going to join an empty air superiority server just to get some practice flying around, getting to know the maps, and all of a sudden, one of the clan members, Big Easy, started talking to me. And he's like, oh yeah, I see you haven't got a clan tag at the moment. I was like, yeah, actually currently looking for a new clan. He's like, how about joining DGFC?
Yeah.
So, did you know what to expect? I mean, like, there's
Well,
clans and
I-
there's clans, right?
There's clans, and then there's different types of clans, and then there's asshole clans like the ones I came from. I'm not really gonna name them because that would be disrespectful. However, there's good clans and there's bad clans. So I was kind of like, yeah, hopefully these guys aren't assholes like the last ones. So
Yeah.
you know,
What do you think the function of a clan must be?
well,
What should
just
a
play
clan
together,
do?
have fun, win wars, work as a team mainly.
My opinion, if you join a clan, you should just have fun.
Yeah.
That's because of the name of our clan.
Yeah, Dutch Gaming Fun Clan.
Yeah. It should not get too competitive because
Not too
sometimes-
competitive, no, because
Yeah.
that can ruin a clan. I've seen
Yeah.
that happen before. However,
I
like say you want to play tactically with another member who feels like it, then yeah, you can like tactically start scanning maps and everything, and I believe that is a good way to play. And I mean, if you get your tactics down, you get them right, it's hard to lose.
But I also noticed in this clan we also help each other very much with the hardware problems like video cards,
Yeah, we've got
errors with the
quite a few
computer.
tech-savvy people here.
Yeah. We also give people advice with building computers, choosing components. We do that
Yeah.
a lot.
Uh-huh.
There are
That's
also
true.
many more functions besides gaming, I think.
I
Yeah.
think so too, yeah.
And also just the social aspect, like another member was going through a hard time because he was getting pissed off at somebody else, and started talking to me about how he felt and everything, and he was on the verge of leaving the clan. And I actually, because of me talking to him, he actually decided to stay. Also
Yeah.
things like that, moral support and counseling almost. It's kind of a place to go and vent off when you get angry. People to talk to when your life isn't going as well as you would like it to.
So, how much time do you guys spend online? Maybe this is an interesting question for people listening.
I've got a very simple answer, and that is too much.
Yeah.
Literally every minute of my day that I'm not busy working or doing something important with the family, I'm online. That's it.
Uh-huh, me too.
And if I'm not busy and I'm not online, it's probably just because I'm watching movies on my computer, and that's about it. Or YouTube videos.
Okay.
I tested it out and my computers in school can't run Battlefield. Well, that sucks.
You were hoping that your school computers could run Battlefield, right? And you'd be online even
yeah,
more.
there was like 2 gigabytes of RAM in it. I thought and then Intel Pentium, I don't know which one, pretty bad processor. And I thought
Pentium 4, I
let's
bet.
fucking try it. And the computer shut it automatically down. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
But if you're really active on the internet and TeamSpeak, then it's a lot more fun in the clan. I know a few clan members in our
And
clan.
then there's always online,
There-
there's
there are
always
many-
someone online to
yeah.
talk to.
There are many people that are offline very much, and when they join, you don't recognize them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very inactive members, and it's like, well, to be honest, why are you here
Yeah.
if you're not going to be online? Like every other day or something like that,
Yeah. It's more fun when you're online a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're online regularly.
But I think we have a good mixture, like within the clan, people that
Yeah.
are often pretty much people that just join in for gaming, and people doing wars, people being more competitive than others, and I think the mixture makes it.
Yeah, the diversity of the clan makes it
Yeah.
a balanced environment. Because I mean,
Yeah.
if you have everybody who's all the same game style and play style and lifestyle, you're gonna have people who clash with each other because they have differing views and similar personalities, and they're just naturally just gonna hate each other.
Yeah.
Like I know this
Yeah.
from in life. Like me and my father have similar personalities, but we've got different views on things, and we get into like fights all the time about shit. It's hilarious. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that you have in the clan if you all the same type of people. Whereas here we've got, people who enjoy kill whoring to people who enjoy taking one for the team and just going out and dying, for example. And that's kind of diversity is what I like to see in a clan, because it helps open other people who may only fly jets, for example. It helps them realize that they may also be good in a tank, or they may be good on the ground.
Yeah. And what's another aspect is that we have different skill levels in the clan, which makes it pretty interesting. I
And
think.
it also helps. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people who are wanting to do assignments, and they get other people on the servers just to get in the game and help them out with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, a funny fact: my kill death ratio was 0.7, 0.8 before I started the clan,
And now it's gone up.
Yeah, not much, but it's 1.13 at the moment.
Yeah.
I think it's not only because of the experience, but also because of the team play. Because people revive me a lot more in the clan. Because
So
I can
that
ask them,
counts as
"Hey,
less
dude,
deaths then.
revive."
Yeah.
Yeah.
My kill death ratio is almost 2 since I'm level 100 and I reset my stats.
Did you really reset it?
Yeah, I reset it. Why not?
It doesn't reset everything, like your
No. I
total
know, I've
kills, total
reset it
damage,
Just
total
reset
stats.
those
I
four
did it
things:
once,
At the
score per
top.
minute,
Yeah.
win-lose ratio, accuracy, and kill-death ratio.
You can
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
the real kill death ratio at the bottom of the internet page from the battle log.
The battle log page, yeah, on the profile. The
If
soldier
you're like
profile.
level 100, it feels like you automatically unlocked aimbot.
There's
That's
actually,
like
So
at
you're,
level
so you're
100
saying
look-
level... So you're
there's
saying,
actually people thinking about that, right?
so
Like,
you're saying Kernel 100s feel like aimbots, and it's just
No,
easy
no,
when you hit Kernel
Being
100.
level 100 is like, if you got that level 100 logo, it's like
Oh, everyone
aimbot
assumes you're a hacker. Yeah.
aimbot unlocked.
hunt him down, yeah.
Should we leave that at then? You want to move on to the next topic, or has anyone else got
Yeah.
anything to say about this?
Maybe-
Again,
maybe
the
just
next topic
some-
was about water cooling and
Yeah, some last input on that. I just see Amne's kill death ratio is 1.77, but actually it's 1.26. So I haven't noticed that you see the all-time statistics at the bottom of the page.
Oh, you
Yeah,
never
you
knew
can.
that.
No, so let me check mine.
You're afraid your stats look like shit now, don't you?
I look about the same.
Yeah. Also, be posting a link to our clan promo video and our clan website in the channel. And as long as you speak English or Dutch or Flemish for any Belgians out there like me and Amnes, you know. You
why
can
do we
join.
even speak English? We can speak all just except for Janik.
Nah.
Yeah, I know, but Amnes,
Thank
there's
you,
the problem.
guys.
If we speak Dutch, 90% of YouTube speaks English.
Oh yeah. Okay. I got it.
You know. So move on to the next topic now. Air cooling
Yeah.
versus liquid cooling.
Yeah.
More like a technical topic now.
Yeah, so who here uses water cooling?
I use water cooling.
Yeah,
Same?
me too.
What-
I
So-
don't.
So everyone here
just-
uses water cooling except Yannick the German. Okay.
Because I'm
Uh,
afraid to install it actually.
Yeah.
Why, you're
and-
afraid it's gonna leak?
Yeah. Me too.
That's one thing, it's like, people say I'm afraid it's gonna leak. To be honest, water cooling has come a long way since the first ever water cooler. I started water cooling when it first came out a couple of years ago, like 6-7 years ago I actually started water cooling,
Yeah.
when shit was still new. And I mean, back then, shit leaked all the time, it was just unavoidable.
Really?
And then,
That's
you
a
know, if
fact.
you look at it today, it's a lot better and there's much lower risk of fucking shit up.
Yeah. A second sort of water cooling came. Product ready water cooling. It's what I
Yeah,
have.
pre-sealed loops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's split water cooling up in two groups. Water cooling is already done.
Pre-sealed?
Pre-sealed, and custom water cooling.
Yeah. What
I
do you
used
use?
the-
You use
I used
custom,
the
don't
pre-
you, Amnes?
I use custom, yeah.
Daniel, what do you use?
I used the pre-package. Yeah.
And then Yannick uses air, and then I use both. I use all three of those actually in all
So
different
what's
computers.
the difference between the custom made and the
Yeah.
Custom made is generally better performing, but pre-sealed is like zero maintenance. So it just
Yeah.
works right out of the box, less fuss required.
Yeah,
And it doesn't look as nice as custom cooling.
custom water cooling
Yeah.
is so much
It's
nicer.
mainly for the looks and
If you-
performance.
if you're
Pre-sealed
good
is
at-
just for simplicity and cool
I-
temperatures, and air cooling is just
you
like
can get
I couldn't
like
be
the-
bothered.
You can get the temperatures on pre-packed water coolings that you can get on custom water cooling sets, because you can fit like, if you do custom water cooling setup, you can do like every radiator fans you want. Alright,
Yeah,
fans
you can stick
also
like
do on
ridiculous
pre-pack,
amounts
but-
of anything you really want to, as long as you have enough water
Uh-huh.
flow, water pressure. I mean to say, like if you have like 5 pumps, you can have like 20 radiators in a loop, and that thing will be cool as
Yeah.
fuck.
I have like one pump who's pushing through one CPU block and 2 reds. I'll water cool my my motherboard also. I'll later
Yeah.
cool my graphics card also. So that
I
that should
personally
be
use
enough.
separate loops. I've got my
Mhm.
one loop which handles motherboard, one
Uh-huh.
loop handles CPU, and one loop handles graphics.
3 loops. Why don't
Three-
you take your CPU and your motherboard together?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Not again.
Can I say a thing now? I would like to comment. I
Yeah,
don't
go ahead.
completely agree about pre-package not being as good as a customizable thing. If
But
you're
it's
bad,
so easy.
if you're bad at connecting it and you're doing it completely wrong, a
Hang on, hang on,
pre-package
hang on.
can be much
You-
better.
You're here suggesting that you're bad at connecting up tubes. I thought you were doing aeronautical engineering.
Yeah,
What about all them hydraulic tubes?
yeah, but if,
You gotta
if
make
you're
sure them
doing it
don't
wrong,
leak
you
now,
know.
don't you, son?
Yeah, but you can use the techniques wrong. You know, the small things. you just called many terms. I'll recognize them.
Oh, like
But-
CPU block, VRM block, radiators,
like-
reservoirs.
Like the pressure. What were you talking about that?
Oh, yeah, like everything in a loop restricts water flow. So, for example, your CPU block will slow down the water flow. Your radiator is one of the biggest things that slows down your water flow. So
Yeah.
that's why you shouldn't have like a radiator close to your pump in your loop. So you should have you should generally speaking have your pump, your reservoir feeding to your pump, which then feeds to your blocks and then to your radiator.
Yeah.
What's the
If
radiator
if you've only got one pump, you don't know what a radiator is.
The radiator is the cooling part.
Yeah, it takes the water,
Oh.
it channels it through like metal fins, like in a heat
Okay.
sink, and it blows cool
Yeah.
air over it to cool
Yeah.
the water down.
Okay.
But basically, radiator is one of the most water flow restricting parts in a loop. So if you
Yeah.
have like 10 radiators but only one pump, you're not going to have enough pressure to push the water through all those radiators at a decent enough
yeah.
speed. So you'll just have your pump just literally trying to just pressurize a tube, which just doesn't work, and you're not pumping water around efficiently. You'll be pumping around water, but it'll be much slower than if you were to have like 3 pumps. You know?
Yeah, that's
my
logical.
pumpy isn't even running on the fastest mode. I have like on mode 2, 2
Yeah.
and 5.
That's because you haven't got many components in your loop at the moment, is it?
Uh-huh.
That's why.
No, just CPU and motherboard.
Okay. And how expensive is a custom package?
Oh, it can
expensive.
range from anywhere. It depends what you want. If you want to, how much would a CPU only loop cost you on these? You know about this more than I do. I really don't
CPU
care about
only
price.
is like, if you want a pretty good loop, you'll spend like 400 euros on something.
That's pretty
Yeah.
much.
400
I think
for
like
one loop.
my ridiculous loop in my gaming machine, like my tri-loop fucking quad radiator, tri-reservoir, tri-pump setup. It's like something ridiculous. Like I spent like about 1,500 on that thing.
Yeah.
Like getting
On the
everything
cooling?
because I wanted it not only to work, but I also wanted it to look nice.
Got the H100, the
Ah,
package.
yeah, I've got the H60 in this machine right
Yeah.
here.
It was like 100 euros at the time. You know,
Yeah.
a lot less, and it's doing great. Doesn't even make a lot of sound, and it looks
That's
pretty cool.
Do you have the newer edition or the older edition? Because I know there's
I think
two
I have the
versions of
newer
it.
edition because
You
I
see,
heard
the
the
older
fans were
editions were
bad.
absolute shit from Corsair.
Yeah, I
don't
heard
mean-
the
I don't
fans-
I don't need to rip on Corsair, but I've had a H60, but I've had it 3 times now.
Really?
I
Well,
have
then you
this
just
fir-
had
I had
bad
my
luck.
first ever H60, and that
Yeah.
ran for about 5 months perfectly. And then one day, put my computer into sleep, went to bed, woke up in the next morning, and it just wouldn't power on. Troubleshooting, I thought it might be the water cooling because my case was getting really hot. And literally, my CPU, I checked my CPU temperature with one of those laser thermometers, 104 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, then you got a bit of a problem there.
The pump
Wait,
in my
wait.
water cooling unit had failed, so I sent it back under warranty because it came with a 5-year warranty. I got a new one, and almost a year later, that one did the exact
Yeah.
same problem. But now they sent me the newer edition, one of the 2013 editions, and that's been running so far since
Yeah.
February, and it's no problems at the moment.
Yeah,
so-
mine's still running. And I'm pretty. I was afraid that the fans were making too much noise, and they gave me advice. Some people on the internet to use other fans.
Yeah.
But
What
I
are you
didn't
using?
even-
Or are you
I
just
didn't
using
even
the
have
normal?
to. Yeah, they were talking like the. I can look 'em up.
Noctuas?
No.
Because
If
I'm
you want,
using
like-
Noctua fans.
If let us say a price between 300 euros and 400 euros is enough for a custom loop, and if you want to pre-packed, I should go at least for an H80.
What about those? It's not exactly a custom loop, and it's not a pre-packed loop. It's like a custom loop, but it's a custom loop kit. So you get like water blocks,
Oh yeah,
pumps,
that shit.
radiators, hose, and coolant
Um,
all in a box, and then you just install it yourself.
What
do you think of
XSPC got it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I think- I
custom.
th- I
It's
th-
custom. It's totally custom.
Yeah, it's not really a custom loop because you don't get to choose each thing thingy separately. But like,
okay, yeah.
what is it? What am I thinking of? I'll search it up here real quick on UK's equivalent of Newegg here because I know it's on here. Water cooling kits. It's like here it is, an EK kit. I'll send you a link to this. It basically they give you a radiator, water block, pump, and reservoir and coolant and fittings, all in a box and all. It's exactly like a custom loop, but the parts are pre-specified, and all you have to do is just mount them pretty much.
How much is it?
It is £142, which is about 160 euros ish, I'd say.
In the meantime, I found a replacing fan that they told me to use.
Yeah.
It's the I don't know how to pronounce it properly. I think it's Skype Typhoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So is that Foamy?
Send
Is
you the
that
link.
is that cooling kit just for like mainboard and processor, or is it like
That's
only,
just for
only
processor, that one there. Yeah.
only the processor, no
But-
mainboard?
No, but they do different kits and stuff. But I mean, you could also just buy the mainboard block for about 50 euros or however many euros your mainboard is.
Are
and
they
then
compatible?
Cool that one. Yeah, it'll be compatible as long as you get the right size fittings. But I mean, you know, it's
Just to
And-
stay a little on the topic.
yes.
Yeah.
If you compare water cooling to air cooling, is it worth the price to pay? If you use water cooling, it costs you more money.
To be honest,
probably.
I only people say that water cooling gets better performance. Yes,
Yeah.
if you're overclocking. However,
Yeah.
if you're just doing gaming like most people do who have water cooling loops these days, it's like the main reason you want if you're just going to be gaming running at stock clocks and everything, there is not really much more benefit to water cooling other than the fact that it's almost you can get them near silent loops, you know?
Yeah.
And
if you
that's the main benefit to me. Is not that like all this, you know, crazy cooling features and everything. It's the nice quiet running computer that I like, you know.
If you don't,
I don't like hearing while I'm working. That gets annoying, you know.
Yeah, but if you just want to build a gaming computer or have one, and you don't really care about how it looks, just your case is closed, for
Yeah.
instance, then you just could as well use an air block. Just
Exactly.
a custom one, not
Just as
not,
good. Yeah, if you don't mind the noise, go ahead and just use your air block.
Yeah,
I mean,
noise
Well-
also shouldn't be a problem. There are also silent air blocks.
You can't water cool air without water without fans. So
Yeah,
I
you
know,
still
but
get
like,
noise.
but I mean, you can still run your water cooling more efficiently. Like, you don't have to have your fans all running at 100% if you have like 2 radiators, for example. Like,
It's
I
bec-
have
because
a,
if the water is flowing through the radiator, that creates much more effect.
and also just the natural convection cooling from the one fan or like literally, I have a 480 and a 240 rad in my in one of my computers. And I think it's my sister's computer at the moment. I'm letting her use it. That thing's got fucking 6 fans, but they're all running at about 15%, and the machine stays nice and cool. And it's near silent. It's like really quiet. It's not even funny how quiet that thing is.
So I totally agree. There's no reason in water cooling besides like
Overclocking, yeah.
Overclocking.
and
Yeah,
intense
the
use
reason
of
it
yeah.
looks cool.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
air
it
cooling can
looks
look cool as
I
well.
guess.
Air cooling
Yeah.
can also look cool.
Yeah.
Air
Uh,
cooling
it's-
can look
it's-
cool, yeah.
In general, it's more silent, and it gives better performance when overclocking. Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
have to agree with that.
It's really more. It costs you more money.
So
It's,
maybe-
it's like, what would you rather buy, a PC or a Mac, you know? Mac,
I've both.
ooh, shiny, looks nice. PC, exact same. It works,
But
you know?
but it's not the same actually. I mean, I work all day long with the Mac, and it's like a
Wait,
total different.
Yeah, what do you do for a job? I've been curious about this.
The consulting job.
I see, so
It's-
you work with Macs all day then?
Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, it's like, the OS is different and all that, but like, I see people buy like computer hardware, like Mac hardware,
Yeah.
and just dump Windows
Yeah.
onto that
No,
thing.
okay,
They
that's-
reformat
Yeah.
their hard drive, stick Windows on it, and they're like,
Yeah.
ooh, it looks nice.
Uh,
I'm like,
yeah,
well,
they
you
make
could
dual
have built
boot.
the exact same system for like 50% the cost,
yeah.
And they're like, I just wanted a Mac. It's like, it's more reliable. No, it isn't. It really isn't.
Yeah.
If
It's
you
like
take good care of a normal
twice as
computer,
expensive as the
Yeah.
PC parts normally.
and that's just because of the looks. I
Yeah.
mean, that's it.
Yeah, and also the performance in video editing is very high on Macs.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
actually, there
When
is
you
no
do-
reason for a normal office guy to use a Mac.
Only just looks.
Yeah.
If you have a business and customers come to you and they see your Mac, they think, oh, that's good. They got a nice Mac. This business is pretty good.
But my business uses Dells.
Yeah.
We still look good.
Well, maybe you should use Mac.
Ah, fuck that. You know what? I don't think looking like a badass and looking like a pussy are quite the same thing there.
It's like a year ago. Many companies started using tablets a lot because it looks sleek. It looks cool.
And then there's companies that I used to work for in the networking industry who use tablets not because it looks cool, because it's much easier to just walk around with a tablet and like if all you need is a mouse control on a little laptop and you're doing network diagnostics, it's perfect. It's like your dream, you know, a little thing you can just whip out the size of a piece of paper.
If you're just having a desk and the tablet is laying on the desk the whole time
That's
and
pointless.
you use it on the desk, yeah, but that's just because it's sleek.
So maybe we just go on to the next topic, overclocking, because we were like all on our way to that topic when we talked about like water cooling.
Water cooling, yes.
So do you guys overclock then if you use your water cooling?
Uh-huh. Mine is running now at 4.2 gigahertz, I guess. Yeah, 4.2 gigahertz from 3.5 stock to 4.2.
Which processor are you using?
3570K.
Yeah, that's one thing for the people that do not know. If you want to overclock, you should really have a processor. If you have Intel with a K at the end, that means that you can overclock it way easier.
You mean the ones with the unlocked multiplier?
Yeah.
That's what K means. Yeah.
Is that
I
what the
also
K
got
stands for? Okay, I've never known that. I don't really use Intel that much.
I've got 3770K.
There you go.
Which
I
is
have it
pretty
4.6 gigahertz.
Yeah.
4.6, and it's just I can do the overclock with ACES on the motherboard just with one click. It's called level up.
Yeah.
Wait. You got that from ROG board? Or?
Yeah, CPU level up, and it's just instantly it clocks to 4.6 and no
that's
problem.
a bad overclock. That's like I do it all manually in my BIOS.
Yeah, well then you should maybe you can try help me sometime.
Uh-huh. But I you know how I learned to overclock?
YouTube.
YouTube maybe.
YouTube.
Yeah, but I didn't want to learn it from there.
Yeah, I don't
Too much hassle.
work. What's the shit? Which one am I thinking of? Fuck. Hang on, give me a second to think here.
So what do you guys think is the most like important hardware part to have a good gaming experience in Battlefield?
That's very easy.
Yeah, very easy. I'll
The
give you
graphics
2 points
card.
if you. Hang on. Oh, motherfucker! I was gonna say Amnesia. I'll give you 2 points if you can guess it.
Yeah. Oh, he would have.
He would have been like, CPU.
No.
If you know how to overclock, then you know that video card is very
I
important.
installed water cooler. How shouldn't I know which is the most important shit in to play
You
Battlefield?
might be a noob.
Yeah, I'm a noob.
Then I have a serious question for you. Why didn't you cool your video card? Why did you cool your processor? Huh?
Because
Oh,
I
you asshole.
can't. No, because I can't water cool that water card because I wait.
Expensive.
No.
Video card blocks are expensive, I know.
Which shit? Which one?
But
is
I
it I'm
must say,
thinking
if you
of?
use SLI, like with
Oh.
2 or 4 cards, then water cooling on the on the video card is really
You know,
required.
I can't
it-
water cool
hang
that. I rented it from a friend, dude.
Yeah, Amnes, your processor. Which one are you using? Because you said you had it overclocked.
3570K.
And what's the stock clock on that one?
3.5 gigahertz. Or
3.5?
3.4? Yeah.
3.5.
Yeah, I'm using the AMD fucking bulldozer, as everyone else knows it. The 8-core CPU. The was it 8150 FX? It's stock 3.6, and I've got it up to 4.5, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so
But-
like that thing, like I literally feel behind the radiator when I'm using the thing. Like when I'm using the thing really hard on virtual machines and networking, diagnostics and network mapping and stuff, and I feel the air coming out of the radiator, and it's like, damn, I have my own little heater in this room. So that thing runs hot as hell. But like my water cooling can just about handle it if I turn the fans all the way up.
Do you run your processors at the limit like all the time?
I
Like,
do, yes.
right
Because
now?
I need that power. Not this, because this is not my main gaming rig. This is just a workstation rig
Okay.
I have running.
My
But I
right
use
now,
this
I'm
for
like
games
at,
if I want
I'm
to.
like at 3 gigahertz right now.
Yeah, this thing. What's this thing running at? Let me take a look. The system is actually running at 2.8 gigahertz, but it's a 6-core and 8 gigs of RAM. I mean, it's enough for the programming the programming programs and everything I run. You know, Dreamweaver, the Adobe suite for video editing, Flash creations, and stuff like that.
What I mostly like about Intel is that when I just use idle, my computer is idle, like now,
Yeah.
I'm only having a clock speed of 1.6 gigahertz.
And then when
Yeah.
you start using it, it ramps up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
And it's my default clock for my processor is also 3.5 gigahertz, and I overclocked it sometimes, not now, to 4.6 when I do video editing. And I must say, it doesn't really get hot at all. I don't feel like
when
sitting
I render my
next to a
videos, I get
radiator.
around 30 degrees.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
never really checked it, but it's not like there's coming significant hot air out of my computer that I'm going to worry about. But I can measure it sometime.
There's a beautiful tool. I can send you the link to it, which I'm like using and running. It's from Ormook, is it called? Like if you Google it, you can find it, or I just sent you the link via TeamSpeak, and it just is a little window popping up on the right corner on your screen, and it just shows you how fast your processor goes and what
Like a
temperatures
system
are.
monitor.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like really small.
I got CPU-Z for that.
But like CPU-C, you need to start it, right? Or is it like
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
CPU
little-
you need to. Are you
this
meaning
little
like
thing is just running in the
like,
background, and you
yeah,
can
is
have
this
a
like
look.
your desktop, like your Windows desktop gadget that like tells you how your CPU
Yeah.
is running, but
Yeah.
more advanced?
But I'm not really interested in that while I'm just doing my thing, you know.
It's just rocking.
If I want to see it, I can open CPU-Z, but I don't need to see it every second.
Yeah.
So do you think, like, if you get a stock PC today, like that costs €1,000, is it necessary to overclock it to play
Nah, it's good.
properly?
It'll be good. If it's like about 1,000 and it's a decent gaming rig, at least a quad core with 4 gigs of RAM and a decent, graphics card.
Yeah.
With at
It
least,
depends on.
I want to say like people say you need at least 512 meg of dedicated video memory to run Battlefield 3 on high.
Yeah.
If you want to run it at ultra, I recommend a gig and upwards. I mean, mine just about struggles on a gig when I'm running on ultra.
It's not all about memory. Before this computer I have now, I had a card with 512 megabytes. But the rest of the card wasn't good enough. I couldn't even play on what's it called, a resolution of 800 times 600.
600, 800, yeah.
I couldn't even play that normally. So that was.
But that's also because of your clock speed. That's why I was saying any newer card these days should do it fine.
That was a reminder for me to buy a new computer. To make one. I built
why
my
did I
first.
need a new computer? Oh.
Battlefield. Battlefield 4 is coming up. So.
Yeah, that's an upcoming topic we still have.
We should quickly go to that.
Do you want to switch to that topic now?
Yeah, we should. I don't really know much about the topic because I don't really care for Battlefield 4.
Why not?
Yeah.
But I think
it's just going to be a revamped version of Battlefield 3.
Yeah, just like that. I think
the only thing I like is the campaign. From the gameplay trailer I've seen of the campaign, which I will also be linking in the description in case anyone hasn't seen it. You're climbing up from out under your rock for the first time this week. Anyone who hasn't seen it, I will be linking it in the description. But from that, I just want to play the campaign. That's it.
But do you guys think it's not gonna be like really different compared to what they show us on the videos right now? I mean, there's a lot time to go. I think till they release it. They say it's in September, I think, but I don't believe it.
Wait,
it's
they're gonna
probably
try and release it in September again.
Yeah,
mostly
which is not gonna happen.
Yeah, but they said they were gonna release Battlefield 3 in the UK on my birthday, September 8th, and they never did.
No, they won't this year.
Mostly when a game comes very quickly, suddenly, it means that the game won't have many improvements. It will just be another single player.
I don't mean to rip on it, but Call of Duty.
Yeah, but if you look closely at the single player movie, they even use weapons things.
Same weapon models.
Like with the two scopes that you have, the two.
Which ones, like Cobra, ACOG, and all that?
Yeah, you can have the weapon just above. You can have a scope, and on the side, then you have another.
Oh
one.
yeah, your tilt.
Yeah, you have
sights.
double scope indeed, or even triple scope.
Call of Duty also plays with such weapons, so I think they got it from there. I hope they don't go.
I honestly like having that. Like on my actual weapons, I prefer to have that where you've got your main sight down the center, but then you can also tip its side for iron sights if you don't.
Yeah.
Because then what you can do is you can have your long range sight on the center, like your I don't know 6 times zoom or whatever you're using, or an IR sight, and then if you tilt it slightly to the side, then you've got your regular iron sights for up close or something.
Yeah. I like the idea of playing with that scopes, but I think Battlefield 4 is going to be another blockbuster. launch it next year to 14, I guess.
To be honest, like, as I've always been saying, people call it Battlefield 3 because it's got so many bugs. I really do think Battlefield 3 was just a beta, like their version of testing techniques for Battlefield 4.
If that's really true, then I would like to play Battlefield 4. But
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'm just waiting for guys to play it, and then I'm going
and then
to
you'll
make
decide
my
on
choice.
what
Yeah,
other people.
yeah.
If other people
course.
hate it, you won't. Yeah,
So no one of you has pre-ordered it yet?
pre-ordered
No,
already.
definitely not.
I have.
You did, Foamy?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Fucking love Amazon.
Not yet.
Yeah, but you know, for students, it's not easy to make such choices.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
For
know.
students,
That's right.
That's
How much
me.
is it actually?
there's
60
me.
or 80?
I have no
It's
clue.
not- it's
I
not that I
literally
can-
just did place order and I was done.
not that I can't afford it, but I care about it.
Yeah.
I just go like, hey, well, it sounds pretty cool. Well, just bam, bought it. Not like that.
You know, if everyone else is playing it and they say it's good, then you'll buy it.
Yeah,
I
if
think it's
everyone in
like
this claim-
PC is 40 euros in the UK, so that'll be about 45 US, a little bit
Okay.
more. Sorry, 45 euro, a bit more.
Okay.
So yeah, around about 45, I'd say 48-ish euros.
So do you guys have a look at the videos that come up like on different websites and stuff, or do you just happens to come across your way and you just have a look, or are you like really actively looking for news updates on that topic?
not actively.
I really just couldn't care less. I'm one of those people who's everyone's all like, "Oh, have you heard this? Have you seen this
Yeah.
video?" And then there's me like, "No, I don't care, really. You know, I'd rather just sit here, wait for it to come out, and then judge it. You know."
Yeah, me too. So is it true that people that played that other game, what's it called, have like early
Medal of
access
Honor?
to the beta?
I think they do, but
Medal
also,
of Honor, yeah.
but Battlefield has always done this every time they've released a new game. As
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned, I mean, like, people with high veteran status also have a chance to get in alpha and beta testing, is what they've always done.
Yeah.
So I should actually be good there, veteran status 10. You know,
So we should like,
maybe I get lucky this time.
yeah, maybe we should just ask the clan guys to write the Frostbite guys. We played
Actually, I
against
have a
on that-
buddy. I have well, not Frostbite. You mean Dice?
No, we played against Frostbite, I think.
Oh, you mean Team Frostbite?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have a buddy who works for Dice. I can just like straight up email him.
Yeah.
He might be able to get us the hookup. I'll
Oh,
check that
maybe.
out.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know, people are gonna join the clan like crazy now just to try and look for me and be like, "Hey, have you been able to get that hookup?" But fuck off.
But do you guys think it's Battlefield 4 is coming too soon?
No,
I don't
no.
think it's coming
I
this
really
year.
don't.
I
I'm
don't
already
think
getting
it's coming
sick
this
of
year.
the bullshit that happens in Battlefield 3. Hopefully, you know, I hope that they'll get into Battlefield 4 and they'll actually fix the bugs. You know, they won't just leave them.
Like,
they should do
you have a
something
lot of
about
bugs,
the
like-
cheaters.
third floor glitching and all that
Dude,
shit.
third floor glitching is not a glitch.
Oh,
Dice added that in on
we
purpose.
should put that up on the next like podcast list.
What?
Like the topic.
The topic list?
Third floor, is it glitching?
I can tell you right now, out of pure confidence, that is not a glitch.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
totally
if it
agree.
was a glitch, then it would be like every other window in that house where you can't jump through and there's no
Yeah.
room designed
Yeah.
behind it.
But the
Yeah.
funny thing is, people
So it's
don't like
obviously not a
glitches.
glitch. It's like
People don't like glitches, but they always search for them.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing. I don't
But
search for
there,
them, but
I mean,
But
people
I-
there
don't
is
really care.
glitches.
Who else
there is
agrees with
glitches,
that?
but-
Like, it's obviously not a glitch because DICE obviously designed that area of the map and obviously designed a way for you to get there.
yeah.
So it's not like it's a glitch. They intended for you to get up there. Like, climbing up on like, what is it here? Like that's like perfect example. The hotel on Gulf of Oman in the center. At first, everyone said getting up there was glitching. It's like no. They designed that part of the map. They designed sections where you could fall off, sections where you could stand. You know, they
Yeah.
bothered to go into that detail. They could have just covered the entire thing in scaffolding and plastic, like the lower section of the hotel. But no, they left the floors uncovered. They wanted you to get up there. You know. Well, sorry about that one there, guys. Internet decided to take a derp, and well,
Yeah,
took a
it's
few minutes, just
probably-
restarted the router.
I mean, should
It's
still be-
annoying. I have the business plan, and they say we are guaranteeing 99.9% uptime. So far, I get about 5% uptime.
Maybe you shouldn't have disconnected your computer cable while doing this thing here.
Wait, what?
Maybe you shouldn't have disconnected your internet cable while doing this podcast. Maybe you could do it better
Fuck
another
you.
time.
Yeah. My ISP randomly restarting my router whenever they feel like it, which is technically against the law. It's against the contract, so, you know. I'm
They
just
don't
saying,
care.
British Telecom, fix your shit and stop breaking the law. Or I will take this to court if this doesn't stop within a week. I really
Okay.
will. I'm
I think-
fucking sick and tired of it now.
I think we should wrap up.
99.9% reliability on the business plan. Fuck off! 5% reliability. Every time I'm doing something important, fucking disconnected. Haha, bye!
Dude, we should wrap up the
Yeah.
podcast.
You think we should wrap up now?
Yeah, the next podcast we will talk about 4K resolutions, Ultra HD TVs, things like that, and maybe if you know enough about it, the Nvidia 700's upcoming series.
And we'll probably
Gaming
mention
cards.
any new news about Battlefield if we learn any, but it's
Yeah.
highly unlikely. To be honest, most of our topics we will come back to once we learn more information, so don't be like, oh, you did it 1 week, you're never gonna do it again. It's bullshit. Well, so that was the DGFC podcasts.
The first in history, actually.
First in history, yeah, first ever made. Except the 6 attempts we did prior to this. I'm just fucking this first attempt, straight
Yeah.
up wing it.
It was worth the
19th of
training.
April 2013. See you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.